Welcome to Just the Story. I lived in LA for a number of years, and one of the problems with LA is you have to have a car to get around. There's a bus system, but there are a lot of issues taking the bus. One of the issues with taking a bus is accidentally missing your bus. And what happens here in some cases is everybody who gets on the bus feels kind of afraid, so the people cluster up near the bus driver. Of course, the bus driver looks behind themselves and sees that the bus looks full, not realizing the bus is actually half empty. When the bus driver gets to the stop, they don't stop because the bus is full. That's just one of the problems with riding the bus system. The other one is the, shall I say, interesting people you have riding the bus with you. Case in point, let me tell you a story about a friend of mine named George. George is a rather tall fellow. You could say he's almost gaunt. One day, he got on the bus to go home from work, and a true believer got on the bus with him. This person extolled the virtues of what they believed the entire time he was on the bus. He went up and down the aisles, pointing at people, towering over at people, telling him his true belief and how they should believe it too. This went on for 30 minutes. People were kind of uncomfortable. My friend George got up from his seat and headed to the front because it was almost his stop. The true believer followed him and continued telling George all the horrible things that were going to happen to him because George wasn't a true believer as well. Well, George got to the door, waited for it to open, and turned and looked the true believer right in the face and said in a very low voice, "You know, all of these people you turn against him. Come to me." And then he turned, hopped off the bus, and the doors closed. True believer stood there, frozen, and then the bus drove away. That's just the story.